Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, guys. Let's get right into the video. So today I'd really like us to talk about mental health and self-love, because I feel like it's something that we need to speak about, and we're just really gonna unpack it today and focus on some few points that I've written down that I feel like we need to talk about. So I'm just gonna start with mental health because it's something that well, actually both, but mental health is really something that something that I really struggled with, basically, because throughout in my high school years, I was so depressed. And you'd never understand why, but I knew my triggers, Uti, what's actually making me depressed, and at that time I was still young and I didn't know how to actually deal with those things, so I resorted to doing other things which were very wrong, but I just wanted an escape, I wanted to just disappear. I would read books that were so depressing, and I was listening to music that was sad. I was just so sad. Guys. And I know for a fact, Uti, things didn't go the way that I thought they would when I moved from KZN to Joburg, because I feel like I was already depressed now, but it wasn't that bad, because I had people around me, like at my aunt's place, like there's a lot of siblings, and so I didn't really have time to focus on that. They would just keep me busy. So I moved. I thought probably, I wanted to be closer to my dad, so I moved to Joburg. And when I moved, I thought I was going to be staying with him, but plans didn't go the way I had thought they would. So me moving was me trying to attain someone, who's close to me, as a parent, to feel close to him. That's why I moved. And I decided, no, let me just go stay with him. Well, thinking I was going to stay with him. But things didn't go the way I thought they were going to go. And I was just really hoping with me going there would really help me heal and deal with a lot of things that I'd faced in the past. But it didn't go that way. So, when you use, people. When you lose a parent at a young age, it forces you to grow up, be an adult, think for yourself. So this is this is how I do this is how I do that. So people won't take advantage of your situation. So I went there. Life was great. Life was great, but at the same time, I was also just so depressed. I was happy at school. I wasn't really open to share what I was feeling. Are you okay? Like, I'm fine. Knowing very well that I'm not okay. Then I'd go into my room, ngihlale ngedwa nje. Then yeah, sekuyanyiwa ke lapho sekuyafika ingqondo ibihlala ngami. It was hard for me to get out of lento bengiphethe, lento bengidlula kuyona, because like I didn't really have anyone to talk to, you know. I resorted to cutting myself, resorted to satanism, guys. I really liked the color black. I still do. But yeah, now it's just, I like the color black, nothing to it. But at that time, I was just out and about. There were many things that happened when I was still in Joburg. And since being umuntu ongathandi like ukukhuluma about how they felt, a lot of things that were said to me or a lot of things that happened, I bottled them up. Until like, yeah, I'm doing crazy, bantu. You know, I'm doing crazy. So I figured now I've come a long way. So nje, bekunzima for me, guys. I didn't have a support system really much. Nje, my dad was busy. My stepmom would go to work. She'd come back late. Throughout that process of me not feeling okay, there was a point in time, enough is enough. I can't be down in the dumps forever, you know, busy blaming myself for things that I had no control over. Yeah, seriously, I had no control over the situation that had happened. And I needed to face it like a man. Okay. Yeah, like face it like a man and just be like, okay, Mandisa, it's time to heal. It's time to let go of isn't any, you know? And I really did try to let go, you know, of that situation and get over it. But it always came back, you know. It always came back. Nakona there are triggers. The fact that I'm not feeling okay. I fought with someone. And then it triggers the other thing. Then I'm thinking about the other thing. Then I go back to the last thing, which vele isugala. You know, so vele nje, I'm just meant to be sad. This is my life. I'll always get disappointed. Nje, unjalo. So it was really hard. It was really hard. I think me moving back to KZN really did me some good. That I won't lie. I feel like it really did me some good because wow. Yeah. When I came back here, even though I was still like kind of depressed, but it's not that bad anymore. I'm depressed in June. June is my time. I don't know why that happens, but it happens during feeling down in the dumps and sad and miserable and, you know. But now it's easier for me to bounce back because I've dealt with most of the things that are bothering me, but not fully, you know, to a certain extent. I've dealt with them. Yeah. So I feel like that's when the change started happening and the self-love journey started, you know, blossoming. Because now I feel like, yeah, a girl can say who the fuck she is. Mental health is real, guys. Mental health is real. Regardless, Kuti, in our society, in our black society, our parents just don't believe in depression and all of those things most of the time. I don't know why. But yeah, it is what it is. So basically now I'm gonna go into this self-love. Yeah, I've come a long way with my journey of loving myself. It's hard, guys. I will kolula, especially if you've had a depression and you've had all of these things and you just feel like unzima. It's hard. It's hard for you to feed yourself positive scriptures or read positive things that will motivate you to do better or to become a better person. Kunzima. It's no child's play. But once you get the hang of it, yeah, it becomes easier to do. But there are days where you feel like, hey boo, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do my work today. I just want to be in my room and within myself, and just sleep. Yeah, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that, but as long as now you're gonna bounce back and be like, nah, sis gotta wake up now, you know. What's self-love?
2,000 years later.
I think it's important to really deal with all the things that you've done that you weren't happy with. No, this wasn't me, you know. This is not something that I would do, but during that time you did it, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, as long as you acknowledge your mistakes. Yeah, I really messed up and I need to come back to myself and just forgive myself, because I feel like a lot of people don't really forgive themselves for all of the things that they put themselves through due to circumstances or whatsoever. It's just like people resort to trying to fill the void that they have inside of them. No, I'm not okay, so I'm gonna drink my pain away. I'm gonna smoke my pain away, which is something that is not okay. It's not okay. Like, you need to deal with it. I know that it takes time. It's not easy, guys. It's not. It's honestly not easy. And you have to be your own cheerleader. Because if you don't cheer for yourself, who will, my nigga?
Like I'm about to come and take over your ship. Like, look at me. I'm the captain now.
Another thing that I would say is important is also forgiving yourself for all of the things that you've done to other people, the things that you said about other people, you know, because we're constantly changing. Like, you're learning new things, and I don't believe you're the same person that you were 2 years ago, 5 years ago, you know. You learn better, you learn to do better. So, yeah, it's important, guys, to forgive yourself for all of the things that you've done and move on. Another thing, this one is major. Because give up the need of approval from other people. Yeah, I'm not going to explain that one. But give it up. Other people's opinions don't define you. They don't at all. They're just opinions. It's either you take it or you leave it. So yeah, don't let those things get to you. Another thing is to learn to love yourself and your skin. Mostly with women, most of the time we don't really love ourselves and the way that we look, because there's a certain criteria or a certain way that everyone wants to look now, you know. And it's hard. It's hard to show off your body because you're thinking about what other people are going to say, which is something that we really need to get over as women. People are showing off themselves. People are putting themselves out there now. People are not afraid to show off their stretch marks and all of those things that make us as women. So yeah, that's important, guys. It's important. Stop comparing yourself with other people. That's also another thing. Like, we all different, guys. We all different, and we don't come from the same backgrounds, and we don't have the same parents. We don't have the same things, so you can't really compare yourself with another person. Because if you look at the things that you have, that God has given you, that you should be grateful for, another person wishes they had, you know, and you won't really see that because you're busy focusing on what another person has. So it's really important to really appreciate all the little things that God does for you and all the things that you have in your life that make you as an individual. Or a genuine, loving, caring person who really likes to help other people, you tend to most of the time forget about yourself, looking after yourself basically, and that's a problem. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be looking after yourself and your mental health and checking yourself, because you'll be too busy fixing other people whilst you don't realize that you yourself are falling apart. So please check yourselves, guys. Check yourselves. This one I believe is really important because it also motivates me most of the time when I get into situations where I find that people may not like what I bring to the table. People may not like who I am as a person. It happens. But you need to come out stronger. You don't really need to actually care, Uti. These people don't like your vibe, or they don't like what you bring to the table. Instead, just be happy that there are people that actually appreciate you in their lives and love the person that you are, you know. So you need to really be okay with rejection from either friendships or relationships. You just need to be okay with it, because it does happen. Sometimes it's painful, but yes, you need to. And guys, this one, it's so important to with self-love, né? The way that you love yourself, the way that you treat yourself, all the things that you do for yourself. You are teaching someone else how to love you when you do all of these things for yourself. And it's important for you to treat yourself with love and respect, so that you can also receive that if you want that from another person, either from a relationship or from a friendship. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So yeah, that's a very important thing, Guti. Yes, show someone how they should treat you. If someone is treating you wrong, you need to ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? Or probably they're just toxic, so you need to cut them off. But in most cases, how someone treats you is how basically they see you and the way that you treat yourself. Yeah, so it's important to treat yourself right and love yourself and care for yourself and just
Feel it all right now. I feel it all, butterfly in my stomach and vagina.
You guys get what I mean. But yeah, hey, this journey is not easy. It's not easy. And you find yourself asking God, why did you put me in this situation? Why is this happening to me? Why is this? And you may be wishing for other things, and God knows why. God knows why those things haven't happened, or why He decided to give you this instead of this. And when are you busy trying to chase other things while you should be appreciating Izinde's corner, the little things that you have in your life. Yeah. Oh, be kind to yourself. That one is so because you find that most of the time you're the one that's putting yourself down. You're the one that's like not supporting. You want other people to support the things that you do, your grind, but you yourself don't even believe in yourself. It's important to be your number one fan. Nisasho not much.
Ow, ow, ow.
It's important. So, nje, do right by yourselves, guys. Look after yourselves. Love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Don't let other people's opinions define the person that you are. You know, stand tall. Own your shit. So yeah, guys, that's like the end of our video for today. Please do subscribe and leave your comments on the comment section down below. And also, please tell me what else you guys would love me to talk about. And yeah, thank you guys for watching my video.